What's going on YouTube? Markus here with another video, and today I'm going to be breaking down one of the coaching calls that I had with one of our mentees on how to exactly build a six-figure business. Be more specific, how to make her first $10,000 in a month. Right now she made $4,000 in 6 months. I want to be able to condense that time in 1 month. So I want to go ahead and give you all some of that value so that you can be able to build more wealth as well for yourself. So I want you to check it out and tune in. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Hello, Markus. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you? I can't even see who's on here right now. That's what I like to hear. How's your day going?
So far, so good.
So I like
Can't complain. Yeah.
There we go. What? Any wins?
Wow. I made it on the call tonight. It's been a while since I've been on. So, that's a win for me. It really is.
All right. What about on the business level?
I actually just started I've been working on it the last, I want to say, 3 months now. And I like to, see it grow. I feel like I'm wearing too many hats. And
What's the business?
I want
How?
it's online. I just got it in April.
You just got it? What do you mean you just got it?
I just had it accredited in April.
Okay. How? Have you made money in the business yet?
No, yeah, actually, I have.
Okay.
The one thing that we are able to do is confer honorary doctorate, which that's like a new world for me. And I do have several. I'm looking for 10 so that we can have an actual commencement ceremony in November.
You're looking for what?
10 people to honor for our commencement ceremony in November.
Is that still the same university that we're talking about right now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So you want 10 new clients is what I'm hearing.
Yes, I would like to have 10 new clients.
Okay.
And I need to learn how to get in front of my target audience.
Okay. Let's talk about it then. What's your goal for the company, revenue-wise? What's the goal? Yeah.
So we have clients in Nigeria, and so my goal is to have, for our commencement ceremony, to have 10 or more solid clients who will stay with our university, who will honor them, who will stay with our university and help build the foundation for it, because we do have a bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate program in Christian studies.
How much is the offer?
The right now, and that goes towards the ceremony, and it goes towards our nonprofit that we have in Africa.
Got you. So you want to make $15K as your monetary goal. So 10 clients at $1,500.
And so I wanted to keep it at a price point that I felt would be helpful for, in terms of that.
So what's the current revenue that you've made with the company so far? I'm asking because I want to be able to give you a game plan on what to do next.
So right now, we are at about 4K.
4K? Okay. Got it. So you've had about two and a half clients?
99 a month to host.
Oh. Okay. So is this 1,500 for a certain time frame? What's the time frame for this honorary doctorate?
Well, I had the actual commencement ceremony scheduled for November the 2nd.
So
there's no.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So there's no time frame in terms of I need to have a deadline, which I wanted to do a deadline, and I set the deadline for October 15th. But of course, because I don't have the client, I haven't hit my client goal yet. I wanted to extend it. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so I can have clarity.
Sure.
You're charging $1,500 a month. I'm sorry, you're charging $1,500 one time.
Yes, one time.
Okay, so you're charging $1,500 one time, and your goal is $15K. You've currently done $4K so far But the expense of this is $3.99 a month. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, the expense is $3.99 a month.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So then tell me all of your expenses. How much do you have a team? Is there, I know you said you have a lot of hats, but tell me everything.
Well, I don't have a team. I paid out some funds for trying to get somebody to help me with social media. And so I've so far paid her $600. We did like a 30-day campaign where she created 30 pieces of content.
Does she film it, or does she post it, or?
She posted. She posted it.
Okay.
But she put it in a scheduler.
Got you. So she schedules out 30 pieces of content.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. So.
Okay. But I'm not getting any engagement on it, and I don't know how to get the engagement on it.
Got it. So we'll definitely do an audit for sure. Let me write that down so I can make sure to do an audit on your account. But okay, so you're creating content. How are you getting new clients?
Well, that's the thing. I thought, and I don't think that I was clear about what I really needed, or maybe I got off track with her, because she did do 30 pieces of content, and she did put it in the schedule, and they are posting. However, I needed more help. I needed lead generation to try to get in front of my target audience, because there's nobody really engaging on the actual, and I'm doing Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. What's your Instagram one more time?
I'm sorry, my Instagram what?
What's your Instagram handle?
It's Poinsett Christian University.
No wonder I couldn't find you. Wait, so it's not Dr. Leslie Poinsett anymore?
Yeah, that's my personal one. I didn't change it.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, I have that.
But you have
Yeah, I have a business page, yeah.
Got it. Okay. So what I would do is put your business page in the bio of your personal page. That's what I would do. That's the first thing I would do. I do like your bio though. The only thing is you have www.picu.com in your bio. No one can click that. So I would remove that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, instead of putting that, I put your business page. I put @ business page. So when I click on it, it'll lead me automatically to your business page.
Okay, and put that where? You said put it on Dr. Leslie, or put it...
Dr. Leslie. People buy into people. People don't buy into businesses. So your primary focus is to only post on your personal account and invite collaboration to your business account.
Oh. So we should have been scheduling to my personal account?
Yep.
And not the business account?
Yep.
You see, all that content went to the business account.
This is the thing though, right? I have no issue with photos, but you need to... I would stop posting photos and only post reels. They're not performing because Instagram doesn't cater towards photos like that anymore. And if you do post it as a photo, post all your photos as reels, right? But I would post more view than anything else. You should be doing only talking head videos. Does that make sense? You should only be talking head real videos. That's the only thing you should be posting. If I'm gonna be quite honest, you should be posting 3 types of content on your page. Connection, proof, value, right? So connection is what it sounds like, right? You want to be able to build a connection with your audience. So whatever you particularly like to do, which is like spend time with your family, or hang out, a vlog, whatever, that's just building connection, right? No, you don't want your entire identity to just be, hey, you're just the honorary doctorate. No, they need to view you as a human being. That's where the connection comes from. The proof is social proof. What testimonials do you have? And if you don't have any testimonials, you should get them. But if you still don't have them, use yourself as a testimonial, right? And then the value is, like I said, that's you giving value to the marketplace. How does a person get the honorary doctorate? What's the expectation? Where should they go? Giving them value. That people need to know what you're doing. Now this 4K, what's the time spent? What's the time frame when you get in this 4,000? How long did it take you to make 4,000?
Since April.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So like 6 months. Okay. Okay. Well, congratulations. That's one. Congratulations is in order.
Thank you.
That's $4,000 you made. Now, instead of it being in 6 months, we need to be able to make that in 1 month. And
Yes.
so I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 month, and not just make 4K, but I'm going to show you how to make 10K, because that's what we consistently do as a company, right? We obviously make more than that, but the bare minimum, 10K is a bad month. Let's say that, right? So
Okay.
I'm going to show you. I'm gonna share my screen if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. Let's go ahead and break this bad boy down. Cool. Put you on that thing.
I've been like so bogged down with thinking about, well, I don't have search engine.
Optimization.
Yes.
That's because you're not posting the right type of content. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is just me writing your notes down and everything. But this is, and I showed this on the last one as well, but I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 a month, okay? I have a video out there as well on lead generation, because I'm going to show you how to get leads. That's the entire intention, is to show you how to get leads. Now, the way that you do this, okay, is you start off, number one, is you have to optimize your profile. And we talked about this before, right?
Yes.
And your profile, from what I see, isn't actually bad at all. The only thing I would just add is tagging your business page, since you have a business page in your bio, right? So a new thing that I've learned outside of optimizing your bio, your name, your profile, is you want to be meta verified. So pay that $15 a month.
Okay.
To always be meta verified. Other thing is so most people, you want to have pinned posts, okay? Now, what I see is that you have, of course, yourself as a pinned post, you becoming a doctor, which is great. I would keep that up there. That's a testimonial. That's social proof, right? Other thing that I would add up there, so I would add social proof. Then what I would also add is a 2-minute short form VSL. So a short form VSL means it's short form content, which means it's 1 minute or less or 2 minutes or less. It's up to you on the length, right? But what you're going to be doing, and I can give you the script as well, is you're pretty much building hype around your offer, which is your university, without telling them how much it costs and the details of how you get it done. So pretty much you're telling them the what and the strategy without telling them the how. So you're building massive curiosity. And you can look at my profile to show you how I did it, right? And I'll give you an example. But you want to have a short form VSL, pretty much describing your offer.
Can you tell me what VSL stands for?
Yes, it stands for video sales letter. So a video sales letter is literally, originally it was video sales letter. Originally it was just called a sales letter back in the day, which is just copy. It used to just be written form copy, but it's a letter designated to sell you on something. But in this case, because it's new technology, it's a video format, which is why it's called a VSL, right? So next thing is you want to have an about me video, right? This is just for them, like I said, connection proof value, right? So think of, this is the proof, this is the value, this is the connection. They need to know who you are. Why did you do what you did? What made you come to the point where you wanted to be a doctor, right? And then what made you want to sell the service? Who are you as a person? If you have kids, break that down to them, like how, like all that. Do you know what I'm saying? This is something that I would add to just optimize your profile. So when someone comes to your profile, they automatically know what you do.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I would do, looking at your post, I would have highlights.
Oh, right? I do not know how to do that.
I would have highlights. I'm on a call. So highlights are just stories, but staged on your profile. So you're gonna post a story, and then when you post a story, you know those icons all around the story. One of those icons, say, add to highlight. And it'll automatically create a highlight for you.
Okay.
That's it. It's really that simple.
Okay.
I would suggest having between 3 and 5 highlights. So you can have one, you can have a vlogging one, right? If you like to show people around. I would have one just designated for testimonials. I would have one, let's see, maybe any, like I would put other. So whatever that other looks like to you, whatever you prefer to put on there, you could put more about you information. If you want to go more in depth on things that are about you, right? You could do that. But they're just different options as highlights. Any questions so far?
Nope. I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just didn't know how to, I was trying to figure out how to do the icons to make the page pretty.
Oh, that's Canva.
Right. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's just Canva.
oh, here's my page. Okay.
Yeah, so that's all that is just.
Okay.
Let me see if I can see it. Okay, so you see this more. You see where it says highlight? That's it, and it adds it. And you get to name it. It's literally 2 buttons. It's literally 1 button. I'm telling you, it's not hard at all, right?
Okay.
Let's see. Outside of that, what else would I add? That's it, right? In regards to optimizing your profile, the second thing I would do is what you've been doing, right? Which is content creation. I would post 1 to 2 times a day. They need to know you exist. They need to know that not only do you exist, but you're relevant. The worst thing you want to see is a profile that hasn't posted for over a year. That makes you look like a bot, right? So,
Okay. Right.
yeah, and we don't want that.
Yeah, I want to clean that up.
Yeah, so as long as you post 1 to 2 times a day, and I'm talking about short form content videos, that's what I'm referring to, short form, then you're good to go, right? The third thing I would do, which I'll break down, this is how you make $10,000 a month, okay? Is you want to do outbound DMing, okay? So outbound DMs mean that you're contacting people who have no idea who you are, and you're getting them to know who you are to hop on a phone call, okay? The way that you're going to sell is through sales calls, okay? So what's the formula? How does this work? You're going to go to your competitors. So create a list of competitors. I'd say
Competitors? Oh, okay.
Yep, between 25 and 50 starting off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to their posts and you're going to go to their likes and comments. I would start off with comments. Comments are number 1, likes are number 2. Because comments are people who engaged and know the profile. You're gonna DM every single person that commented on a post, and this is and what you're gonna do. Your KPIs are you're gonna do 100 DMs a day, right? Which is 20 per hour, right? Because that's the limit that you can actually do on Instagram. Out of that 100, you want to have it where 15 to 30 respond. You want to book 3 to 5 calls. And then on a bad day, you'll close 1 to 2. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm going to break down this script in a second. But what you're going to do is that's going to be your magic. If you're not doing this, you aren't driving sales calls. You close deals. This is where you close 2 of these, you're making $3,000 a day, right? But in order for you to get closes, you got to be on more calls. In order for you to get on more calls, you have to have more conversations. In order for you to have more conversations. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So how this works is you're going to literally do that. The script is actually very simple, right? This is how we do our script.
Okay.
There's multiple different versions, but the one that works is the. And it's a bit. Let me see. Let's say I reach out to, who would you say your competitor is? One of the people who's doing the same thing you're doing.
Okay, I want to say I'll go with Liberty University, but they're large scale.
You said
they're
Liberty?
Not independent, like Liberty University, yeah.
Are they on Instagram? Yes, they are. The official account, Liberty University. Okay.
I didn't write it down, but I think the algorithm, if I'm saying it right, has been showing me a lot of universities for some reason. I guess because I've been posting a lot of, things that have university in them from the post.
Right.
So I've been seeing a lot of universities, yes.
I would look up coaches as well that are doing the same thing as you.
Coaches. Okay.
People who are doing honorary doctorates. Big person is China Bentley.
China Bentley?
China Bethley, I'm sorry.
Okay, how you spelling
that? So C-H-Y, I'm gonna spell it out. So
okay.
You got C-H-Y-N-A-B-E-T-H-L-E-Y. I literally just left her event a couple weeks ago of her doing an honorary doctorate.
Really?
Yeah, just like one of my friends became one. Just left one.
It's amazing because I had no idea that this was actual.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Awesome.
So that's I would look up her. I would also, a great way to also look up competitors is hashtags.
Oh.
Go to hashtags, type in honorary doctorate or put in doctorate, put in whatever, and you'll see people.
And we're going in their DMs.
We're just going in their DMs.
Okay.
We're liking. So how it works is, you comment on one photo or a feed or whatever, or a video, whatever it is, and then that's when you start DMing. Does that make sense?
Can you give me
of what? Liking and commenting.
Okay, so you're saying if I okay, let's say I went to China Bentley's Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I found someone who commented on something she did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I would like that person's Instagram.
So let's say for example, there's this. She had this conference, right? That was in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to their comments. I'm gonna go to one of the people that engaged. I'm gonna go to their profile.
Go to their profile.
I'm gonna like 1, 3, whatever. I'm gonna comment on one of them, which I don't feel like doing right now because they're the most typing.
Right.
And then I'm gonna message them. And what I'm gonna message is this. I'm gonna message, hey John, I'm gonna put X for John. Hey John, I saw you on China Bentley's page. Do you have any experience in X problem, whatever that problem is, or are you just getting started?
Not in getting started, not honorary. Did you have any problems receiving an honorary? Did you, or are you, is that more of the question?
So I'd probably say, do you have any experience in getting in becoming a doctor, having an honorary doctorate, or are you just getting started? That's what I would say. I would say, do you have any experience in getting an honorary doctorate, or are you just getting started, right? And then you'll have two types of replies, right? Most people in our culture are just getting started. So let's say we're just getting started. Next thing I would say is, cool, right? I say, cool. How do I say this? I would say, I'm gonna put it in black so it's easier. Why are you interested in getting an honorary doctorate? Why are you interested in getting an honorary doctorate? And actually, in your case, it doesn't matter what country you're in?
No, it doesn't, because that's the point. That's my niche. I wanted to go international.
Solid. So yeah, I would say, okay, why are you interested in getting an honorary doctorate, right? And they'll say, oh, I'm interested in getting it because of, I've always wanted to be a doctor. Experience, it gets me in better rooms, it gets me in blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, yeah, I totally get that. I appreciate that. You agree, right? You empathize. I feel like I spelled that wrong. But you empathize, and then you say, well, are you familiar with X company, which is your company? Are you familiar with, what did you say?
International Christian
There you go.
University.
There you go.
Okay.
Right? And they're going to be like, no.
Right.
Which is natural. That I have no idea who you are. And you're going to be like, oh, no worries. That gives you an opportunity to introduce yourself. So you're going to be like, okay, no worries. Well, we help X do Y by Z. Would you like some help with that? So if you're wondering what X, Y, and Z is, X equals your target audience. or your avatar. So who are you talking to? Tell me, like, who are you targeting? Who's your audience?
My audience right now are, I want to say they're like maybe 40 and over. Either get advancement in their current career in ministry mostly, or use the doctorate to advance their careers in other areas, but not more professional as opposed to technical.
But who
So,
are they? You're
yeah,
telling me
so
what they do,
they're
but who are they?
online. I'm sorry.
I was saying, who are they though?
Well, I got one, so I guess they're like me.
There we go.
You know, right?
You serve yourself first. So who are you?
Yeah, right. I'm a mom.
Okay.
I'm a
Professional in what?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur in what?
In what?
Mm.
I have my own 6 years rather.
Who else are you?
I'm an educator.
Okay.
You know, I teach. You know, I have a certificate. I have a life coaching certificate.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to do things online. I've always wanted to make money online.
Okay. So are you, and I don't mean to cut you off.
Do I only service moms?
Mm-hmm.
I would say no.
Okay. So then.
But more so women.
There we go. That's what I want to do. More so women you serve.
I think, yeah.
So would you say that you help professional women?
I would say
or
yes.
Women professionals?
Women, yes, like myself, that advance in their current career or change careers.
Got you.
Because being able to manage my own time is still so very important to me.
100%.
And that's why I'm not in the corporate world right now.
Now that we got your avatar, now let's talk about the why. You got your X. Now let's talk about your why, right? So your why is the outcome or result that you're getting them. So
well,
go ahead.
I like to have more authority in the field. I want to be recognized as someone who has life experience and who, I can help you get from where you are to where you actually would like to be.
So what does that look like? That's broad. So what is the outcome of your service? What do you help women professionals do?
Get their honorary doctorates
so
that they can be recognized in their field as professionals, so they can help advance their careers and open doors for them.
Awesome. So recognition is what women want?
Yeah, more recognition, to have authority where they are, to be recognized in their field.
Got you.
And it's also a personal thing too. It makes you feel better as a person to be able to say, I've accomplished this.
So fulfilled.
Self-fulfillment, that's like a hierarchy of need.
100%. Okay, so you help women professionals acquire their honorary doctorate so that they can feel more fulfilled, recognized, and have more authority in their career.
Yes, wow.
You see how we put that together? Right? So that's what Z is. Z is the how or the why, right? How or the why, right? And so what you did is the how or the why they want an honorary doctorate is because they want recognition, they want authority, and they want to be self-fulfilled in their career. So that's your X, Y, Z. So that's what you would say in this message. If you're saying, hey, are you familiar with what we got going on? And they're going to say, no, I'm not familiar. Okay, no worries. So we pretty much help women get their honorary doctorate so they can feel more, so they can feel more self-fulfilled, have more recognition, and have more authority in their career, right? Would you like some help with that? Boom. See how I did that?
Yes. So we help women get their honorary doctorates so they can have more self-fulfillment.
So, self-fulfillment, recognition, and authority in their career. And of course, over time, you'll probably phrase that comes out of your mouth better.
Right.
But that's just what I gathered from what you told me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you see how
Okay.
specific that is.
It's very specific. You hit all my pain points.
Yep. And so what your bio is going to have is only this. It's only going to have the X and the Y.
Okay.
And the DM's going to have all Y and Z. Okay?
Okay.
Now, to explain the experienced people who have an experience. If they have experience, all you're going to say is, right? Hold on, let me make sure I got it. So I missed a question. On here. I knew I did because it was, when I paused, I was like, wait, why am I missing something? So I'm missing a question on here. So on the getting started, I say, okay, well, since you're new, mind if I ask you a few questions?
Oh, okay.
You got to get permission first. That's what I forgot. Mind if I ask you a few questions to see if I can help? Boom. That's a better way of saying it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, everything on the experience side from to here is the same. From why are you interested to what we do is the same. The only thing that's different from the experience side is instead of saying since you're new, you're going to say since you're experienced. That's the only difference, right? And so you're just going to say since you're experienced, mind if I ask you a few questions, see if I can help, right?
Okay.
So this is really simple. After you get that, right, after you've explained, after you've asked, would you like some help with that, and they say yes, then what you're going to say, now you're going to offer to book a call. Simple as that, right? So I would say, so based on, what we discussed before, or based on that, I would say, so based on that, what I think would make the most sense is to jump on a quick 15-minute call to see if we can help. Sound good? Question mark. Right? That's literally what you would say in the question. Hey, got you. So based on that, what I think would make the most sense is to jump on a quick 15-minute chat to see if we can actually help you out, because it's too much to say through a text message. Does that sound good to you? And then that I would send that, right? That would be the first message. Send. The second message is you open to that question mark, save you the carpal tunnel, LOL. Send. Boom. You're sending these are text. You're sending it like it's a text message. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you would say as a text message, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm down for that." Awesome. So, what's your name, phone number, and email? And then, are you available morning, afternoons, or evenings? Actually, I would just stop there. What's your name, phone number, and email? That's what I would do. And then you're going to give them a call. Actually, you could do that. No, I would ask them. I would say, are you available AM or PM? And then they'll tell you, and I would always give 2 days, right? So I would say, are you available Monday or are you available Wednesday? And they'll say, oh, well, I'm available more in the evenings, and yeah, I'm available on Wednesday. Awesome. So let's talk then. And then you schedule a call on Calendly. Calendly is free.
I have that in my bio.
There you go. But the goal here, this is the sequence, right? So I told you the overall framework, right? But this is the sequence, just so I can break this down. So this is the sequence of what we're doing. We're going from DM to something called a triage call, which is just pre-qualifying the person. This is the 15-minute call. And then you're going from a triage call to a sales call. And this is a 60-minute call. And you'll have two options once they hop on a sales call. Either you'll have to follow up, or you won the deal. You close the deal. That's it. This is the sequence to you hitting $10,000 a month. Now let's do the math, okay?
Okay.
The math now is, if I hit up, and let's speak in a month term, right? If I hit up 100 people a day, right? Let's say you don't do anything on Sunday. That's 600 DMs a week. That is 2,400 DMs a month. Out of that 2,400, like I said, you only need 15 to 30%, right? So let's say 15%. So let's say 2,400 times 15%. respond. So that's 360 replies in a month. Out of that 360, let's say 10% of them book a call. So that's 36. Out of that 36, say 20% you close. That's 7 deals that you've closed at $1,500. So, yep, 1,500 times 7 is what? $10,500 a month.
No, it is. Wow.
See how that math is mathing?
Wow.
We only $500 over too. Because I do this. This is what we do every day. It's what we do literally every day. So that's all you have to do. Literally. If you do this at the bare minimum, I guarantee you in 90, you will suck at first. I'm just telling you. You will suck at first. And it's okay that you suck because it's about volume. If you can do it consistently for 90 days straight, there's no way. If you can't do this for 90 days, I would pick another profession. If you can't close a deal in 90 days, I'd pick another profession. As long as you do this here, do you get what I'm saying? It's guaranteed. Literally. Because it's volume. It's just numbers. You know what I'm saying? So if you hit up 2,400 people in a month, 360 will reply, 36 will book a call, 7 deals will close, you'll make $10,000 every single month. That's only 20 DMs an hour, by the way.
An hour? Mm-hmm. And how many hours is that?
That's only 5 hours. 5 hours.
You know what? And I'm going to tell you something. Mm-hmm. I had the means to hire because the last time we were on a call, we talked about, well, I was on a call with you guys. We talked about, VAs. Yeah. And I went to that site. Yeah. I didn't follow through because I didn't know. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to tell them what I wanted. Yeah. See, the thing is, because you haven't done it yet. So do this first. You have to do it first in order to teach it. Because you have to have an expectation of what. See, if you were to just delegate this, there'd be no expectation. There'd be you have no data, you have no proof that this works. You know what I'm saying? You have to validate the process first before hiring someone. I do that no matter what position I'm in. I have to close deals first in order for me to. I have to do messages first in order for me to hire. And the position that you would be looking for to replace this is called a DM setter. That's the name. Before I hire a DM setter, I have to do it first, right? And if you're wondering a pay, this is a nice pay. This is how you scale. So I'm gonna show you how to scale real quick, this process. So, of course, let's say, do you work a job outside of this or no? Not right now, no, but I did. I always taught. I was a teacher.
You did. Okay, so walk me through your day-to-day right now, and I'll show you how to scale this. From when you wake up, to like right now. Like when you wake up to when you go to sleep, what do you do?
So I wake up, I get myself together.
Well, give me the times too. Give me the times too. Like what times do you do everything?
I typically wake up about 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
I take about an hour to do whatever I do for myself. If that's prayer, shower, the whole 9 yards. So it's an hour for myself. At 7:30, I wake up my son, and from 7:30 to 8, I'm getting him prepared and getting him downstairs to have breakfast from 8 to 8:30. So from 7:30 to say 7:30 to 8:30, that's my son. We're downstairs. We're getting prepared. We're out the door by 8:30. I drive him to school and drop him off. It's like a 20-minute ride, and then I am. So are we talking current or if I was at work? Current. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, I'm sitting in front of Planet Fitness.
You're sitting in front? What does that mean?
In front of.
You're not working out?
No, I am. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna work out.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm gonna sit in my car for about 20 minutes because at that point I'm trying to text message people, reach out to. I was told to reach out to at least 10 people a day.
To do what?
So, to try to get them to get an honorary doctorate.
Reach out to who though? I mean, like where?
I was just reaching out. So I was reaching out to my contacts in my phone.
Got it.
And I've been really shy to get on my Facebook. I have like over 2,000 people on Facebook, and I've just been really shy, and I know it's bad. But I've been really shy to reach out on Facebook too. But I did do some postings on Facebook, and I've been pushing myself to do more.
Okay.
And say, hey, with the content that was created for me, and I create content. That's what I love to do. So I'm sitting in front of there for about 30 minutes before I go in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna spend about an hour and hour, maybe 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna go to physical therapy. And so at about 11 o'clock, I'm headed to physical therapy. Physical therapy has an accident, so I have to go to chiropractor.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it takes about 30 minutes to get there. So it's like a 30-minute, so till about 12. And at around 12, I am headed back home, or I'll do some errands, whatever type of errands I need to do. I usually typically make it home around 1:30. And at that point, I'm like exhausted and tired, and I have to take a nap. Today, I took a nap from like 2 o'clock to about 3. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm back out the door to go pick up my son. And I pick him up. It takes about 30 minutes. I get him.
Wait, what do you
We
do
get back
between
to the
that
house.
hour of 3 and 4?
I'll get on my computer and I'll try and create some content, look at some emails, um, return, phone calls. I'm texting. I'm just because I also have a nonprofit that goes with the university.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that's part of the fee too, we do the commencement ceremony and we also support the nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm doing something with that. I'm on my computer. I'm sitting in front of my computer from 3 to 4.
Got you.
Yeah. And then 4, I'm out the door. So really, once I get him, he has my attention from that time till about 8 p.m. until he goes to bed. He usually typically goes to bed between 8:30. I want to say solid 9 o'clock. I have the rest of the evening, and I don't typically go to bed until like maybe midnight. And between 9 and midnight, I'm at my computer trying to figure stuff out. Just trying to figure stuff out. What do I need to be doing? Or how do I do it? How do I get in front of, looking at TikTok, looking at, YouTubing things, trying to just get as much knowledge and stuff as I can.
Okay, so I'm definitely not going to take away from the sun stuff, right? But what I would
Right.
do, this is your time where you need to be messaging people. All right. You have 3
And what time is
opportunities.
that?
So you have 9:30 a.m. when you're in your car. You just shoot DMs in your car. You need 20 DMs out the gate. You need to be sending
Okay.
20 new DMs when you're sitting in your car. That's 20 new DMs right there. Then when you're on
Okay.
your computer, you have a whole hour right there.
Mhm.
You need to be sending another 20 DMs. Then you have from practically 8 o'clock to 12 a.m. What is that? 9, 10, 11, 12? That's 4 hours. He's sending 80 DMs in these 4 hours.
And that's 100 DMs a day.
You over 100 DMs at this point, which is cool. But that's what you're doing. You need to be sending DMs every chance you get. Why is this not responding? There we go.
Okay.
You need to be sending DMs every chance you get. And if you're not sending DMs, you respond in the DMs.
That's the part that's scaring me.
Why?
Not the sending, but the responding. Because I'm just thinking about the volume. Am I gonna be? Because I've never been very good at.
Now it's time to practice.
Yes, I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can maybe have it where instead of sending DMs at 3 o'clock, this is the time where you respond to DMs.
Right. It's like I have to get back in there.
Right? This is your responding time. Right? You got 8. You got or you can pick a time. You can have it where you're sitting in the car, you're responding to DMs. You can have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. You got time anyway. So if you want to just sit in the car and take it easy and respond to DMs at 9:30, you can do that, right?
Okay.
And so now you have your evenings to send DMs. Now this is where you might have to have a conversation with your son, because at some point in time you will need to take sales calls within this day, because once you send all these DMs and
Right.
You're like, oh, cool. Hey, would you like some help with that? Which time works best for you? Oh, I'm available right now. Or I'm available tomorrow. Or I'm available later on today. You need to be able to allocate some time just for sales calls. So you have 4 hours spending with your son. I'm not saying to not spend time with your son. I would say
Well,
to maybe have a
yeah,
conversation with him and say, hey, I'm on grind mode right now. So
he's
really,
fine.
oh, he's 5?
He's adopted, so yeah, he's my adopted. But what that looks like is I do have right now I can jump in it because my aunt is here helping me, so I can find some time in that 4 hours. So I can kind of I'd rather be with him towards the end as opposed to the top of the 4 hours. I'd rather be with him at the end of the 4 hours. So maybe 1 hour I could probably, and then we're not. I'm not like I'm saying I'm taking care of whatever he needs within those 4 hours, and then I'll jump on my computer, but then he'll interrupt me. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I like the end of that, so that way I don't get interrupted.
Got you. Yeah, I would just say, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Most
Yeah.
people are available after 5 p.m. because they're off work.
Right.
So you may
Okay.
want to allocate some time after 5 p.m. just for sales calls. I would have at least 3 to 4 hours locked in just for sales calls. That's what I would do.
3 to 4 hours.
I would say 3 to 4 hours
That's okay.
just for sales calls. If you can wind it up more, wind it up more, right? But
Oh,
I would definitely allocate some time for that, right?
and that's
Somewhere
after 5 p.m.
after 5 p.m. That's somewhere
Okay.
in here is sales calls,
Okay.
right? That's what I would do, right? Maybe that nap time, maybe you get less nap time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we in grind
Okay.
mode right now, so like some of this you may need to. That's a
Right.
whole hour and 30 minutes right there. Maybe you only need 30 minutes, right? And
Yeah.
then you have this for a sales call. One of that hour right there that you have is for a sales call, right? But like you got to maximize your time, right? You
Yes.
just, like I said, I have no issue. I'm a son, right? Sons need their
Yeah.
mother. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yes. Yeah.
what I will say is that when I was younger and my mom was really never at the house because she was providing, I understood it because she
Yeah.
communicated that, right? So as long as you communicate that to your son, then he will understand, right? And he'll be like, all right, cool, 100%. I won't bother you at these times, right?
Well, no, he's 5. Remember, so
Yeah, but he can't
it,
help himself.
it right. He can't help himself. I have to make those adjustments, and I know what that looks like. So now that I have a clear picture, I'm basically making a schedule.
Absolutely. You're going to have to use Google
Yeah.
Calendar.
Right. I'm basically making a schedule, and I've not really done that, and that's the hard part. Not having a regular 9 to 5 that I go to, and managing my own time.
Let me show you what my schedule
Yeah.
look like. Let's show
Okay.
you what it look like real quick. Where's my calendar? There we go. My calendar is packed all day. All day. Let me see. Make sure I got everything checked on. There we go. This is
Wow.
my calendar. So today,
Wow.
look at all this. Look at today. From
Wow.
from 7 a.m. to we're here. Okay, we're at the last blue right now. You know what I'm saying? I allocated
Yes.
time to make sure that I get things done. I have 6 hours dedicated to just sales calls because I know that the more hours I have to take more calls, the more I can close. Right? So
Okay.
you have to be able to allocate that same amount of time or that the scheduling, right? You got to be able to schedule that, right? And so guess what? Once this is going back to how you scale, right? This is how you learn
Okay.
how to scale. Let's say that
Right.
you're at the point where you're so booked out, you're booked out a week in advance, or you just can't take any more calls. You can't send any more DMs. You're just like, yo, I'm at my wits end with this, right? I
Mhm.
literally can't do any more. I need another person. I need help. This is where you start
Mhm.
hiring a VA. So here's a nice price point, right? I'm gonna give you a USA price point. I'm gonna give you a non-USA price point, which is a VA. Okay, so you can pay
Mhm.
them $500 a month plus 1% commission of anything closed. Okay. So their job, this setter's job, is to be in the DMs and take your triage calls. So remember when I said you got DM to triage to sales, and then you got two options: either they follow up or you close the deal, right? They're going to be taking care of this part right here. And so if you want to hire in the United States, then it's $1,500 a month plus 3% commission.
Okay.
Now, why would you hire a USA over a VA, or how would you hire a VA over a USA person, right? I have VAs, but the difference between a VA and someone in America is leadership.
Okay.
Okay? So people in the US are more prone to get things done without them needing to ask you for something, right?
Okay.
VAs are more doers, not leaders, right?
Okay.
They're not unless you got to teach them that, right? You just got to teach them a lot more stuff, right? You just got to teach them how to become a leader. But with someone in America, if they got a problem, they'll figure it out. Not like VA people won't, right? It's not like they won't. Like I have people on my team where they do figure it out, right? But you just got to train them more than if you were to hire someone in the US. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you both options so you can kind of know. Plus, the reason why it's more expensive is because our obviously our dollars are more expensive.
Right.
Right. So 1,500 plus 3% of closed deals is where it's at. So going back to the example, if you were to close 7 deals a month at 1,500, that's $10,500, right? If we were to subtract $1,500 and we were, and what's 3% of 10,500? I'm gonna do the math real quick. Times 3%, 315.
Okay.
If we were to, what is that? 315 plus 1,500, you'd be giving $1,815 a month to your setter.
Okay.
Which means that would leave you with $8,685 in a month take home, outside of like software expenses if you have those and stuff like that.
Software expenses.
Right, but like that's just for sales. So guess what, right? If you were to remember when I said you have 100 DMs a day, 100 DMs, let's say 30 reply. You have, let's do the lowest, right? Let's say 15 reply. 3 of them you book a call, and 1 of them you close. If you were to have 1 VA, they'd be able to do that. They'd be able to do at least, not the close part, but the 115 and 3. If you hired, let's say 2 VAs, you'd have double of everything. So you'd be able to send 200 DMs a day. 30 people would reply. 6 calls would be on the calendar. And then you'd close 2 a day. So guess what? That 10,000 has now doubled because you have now 2 people. Now you're making, what is that? $21K a month? Just because you hired another person. And guess how much they cost? $500 plus 1% commission. And you now doubled your income.
With another person. I see.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Now, this is going to be tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat you and say that this is going to be easy. There are skill sets along the way that you have to learn in order to hit these goals, right?
Right.
So I'm going to tell you the skill set real quick.
Okay.
Here are the skill sets that you need to learn in order for you to get to this goal.
Okay.
In order for you to do this, actually, you need to learn a messaging skill set. You need to learn a qualification skill set. And you need to learn the skill set of how to close. And then you need to learn a skill set on how to follow up. Those are the 4 skill sets you will need to learn. And then, of course, you already know how to do this. This is just delivering on what you promised on the sales call. But you already have that skill set. You already know how to do it. But these are the 4 skill sets that you need to learn in order for you to hit $10,000 a month. And it starts with DMing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. And I thought I was missing something by not having that. What is it? The autoresponder DM?
Mini chat? Yep, it's mini chat. This is where you get into the content creation side, right? So alongside you doing the outbound, right? Alongside you doing what we just talked about, you are of course creating content, right? And so with that content, you are saying comment this below, and you will have mini chat. I would highly suggest you have mini chat, right? So I would mini chat. Yep, ManyChat. That's the automation that they're using. Even I'm using it.
Oh,
Yep, I use it.
okay.
But guess what my response is to mini chat?
What's that?
I'm gonna say, hey, thanks for the support. Remember this message that we sent right here? I'm gonna show you this message right here. I'm gonna put that message in my mini chat responder. Hey, thanks for the support. Why are you looking to become an honorary doctorate? Boom. That's literally what I'm gonna put there as my responder. And with warm leads, with people that DM you, you don't have to do as deep as a process, right? And once they send that message, once they say, "Oh, I'm doing it because I want to be able to further my career. I want to get more recognition. I want to do this, that, and the third." You be like, "Dope, okay, that's what I like to hear." Excuse me, my bad. I want to bring it up, make sure I give you the right data responses. Let me see, what did I have? I haven't done this in so long, I gotta look at it, right? Because we got a team. And they teach me stuff too. As you start doing this, they'll teach you some stuff. So this is what we say. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, there we go. Easy. I forgot, yeah. So once you send that message, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm jumping straight into this right here. Straight into the booking of the call. Oh, hey, awesome. So what I like to do is jump on a quick 15-minute call just so that we can, further help you. Is that something you're open to? Save you the carpal tunnel, LOL. And then I'm going straight into it. So I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to do that because this is only for you DMing them. They don't know who you are yet, right? But because they know who you are and they're interested, you can go straight into the why are you interested in becoming this? And then you can go to, okay, great, let's jump on a quick 15-minute call. Are you down?
And Marcus, you're showing me how to do this without doing ads.
No ads. Ads is something you do after this, right? So you have, like I said, 1 is to optimize your profile, 2 is content creation, 3 is outbound DMs. Once you get really, really good with content and once you get really, really good with DMs, all ads is going to do is add more gas to the fire. Because guess what type of ads you're going to run? Ads. And guess what you're going to say when they DM you? The exact same things you're saying right here. That's what I'm saying. So there's no difference because we're running ads, right? So this is all you're doing. But you have to learn the skill set of this first. You can't run ads if you don't even have the skill set. If you're trash at sending DMs, then when you're running ads, it's only exposing more of how bad you are, right? So you got to be good at it first. Then you can run ads.
So where do I get my information from for the skill sets? The messaging, the qualification, the close, and the follow-up.
I just gave you the information.
No, okay. I see the messaging. No, you're saying that I have to learn these 4 skill sets.
Oh, yeah. So I gave you great question. So I gave you the DM skill set, right? That is what I gave you already. So which community are you in so I can find you? Are you in FBU, the Family Business University, or are you in
I'm in
Fampreneurs?
I'm doing my credit.
Got you. Okay. So let me go ahead and let me see. Let me find you. And I'm gonna add you. Because there's actually a course for this. It gives you the scripts, that gives you all that, and if you're not in it, I'm gonna add you to it.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be great at it.
I like talking to people.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I do. I like talking to people, and it just gives me more confidence with my product because it has so many components, but I have to get through the first one first because there's an area for digital products. There's an area for where you can get life coaching certificate, things like that.
Yep.
It has a lot of potential, put it like that.
I just
But
added you, by the way. Just literally added you. Got you. Well, congratulations.
thank you.
Now you're gonna get this
Thank
money
you.
on. So the
Yes.
course that I gave you is called the Family Empire. So I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So classroom. Okay. So you see this Family Empire program right here?
Yeah. I was just on there.
Yeah. So you click on
Yes,
that,
sir. Okay.
and then all that great jazz. You got all this right here. So
Okay.
you have how to create an offer, how to deliver your pitch, what to charge, how to price to make the most money, naming the product, and then you have what I just showed you, optimizing your profile, how to post, how to speak on camera, lead generation, which is what we just talked about, right? How to convert your followers, how to automate your DM funnel. Once you automate your DM funnel, this is where you start getting into ads, shout out pages, and tracking your ads, right?
Okay.
And then you have the sales process. I even give you an example of a sales call that I've had in the past, so you can see how I run the sales call. And then I give you the script
Okay.
on how to do it. I give you the qualifying application. The qualifying application only matters to people that you're creating content for. This does not matter when it comes to outbound, like when you're reaching out to people.
Oh, okay.
It only matters to
Okay.
people that when you say comment this word, or it's really even when they comment the word, they don't get access. It's only for people who click the link in your bio. Make
Okay.
it simple, right? When they click the link in their bio, they fill out an application, and then if they're qualified, then they book a call. If they're not qualified,
Gotcha.
then send them to a YouTube video or something, a YouTube account that you created, right?
Okay. Yeah, because then I can develop an email list.
Yep, that's exactly how you develop an email list. Because on that application, you're gonna start. They have to input their name, email, and phone number.
Okay.
And guess what? You can then use a platform like Go High Level, right, to create to send them emails and build your email list. That's also where you will be able to track all of your calls.
Okay.
You can also send DMs through there too.
Go high level.
Go High Level. Literally how it sounds. That's how it's spelled.
Okay. And so, like, by next week, I should have done at least no less than 100 DMs, but
Wild.
obviously,
Wild. Nope. You're selling yourself too short. I should be seeing at least 600 DMs by next week.
600? Okay.
100 DMs? That's 20 DMs a day. We need to be doing 20 DMs an hour.
An hour. I forgot. I
An
didn't
hour.
forget. I just said it wrong. Okay, 600 DMs by next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Okay, I just wanna set a goal for myself.
That's what I like to hear. All you gotta do is do 20 an hour. I'm pretty sure you can I know you can do 20. If I can do it, you can do it.
Okay, right, and your schedule is way crazier than mine.
It definitely
All right.
is.
All right, I'm on it. Oh my gosh,
We did the math.
This was fun, and it sounds like and this is the mindset part, taking away the fear and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's volume, it's numbers.
That's all it is. It's volume. It's volume. It's all you can do. It's all you can do. Here's an expectation that I want you to have. Don't expect anything immediately. The only reason why I say this is because what I've learned when you're starting out, it takes about 2 weeks for someone to respond, do it. You know what I'm saying? To reply, do whatever. You can get it same day, but like some people are just slower.
Does this work on Facebook as well?
Yes.
Or?
You can do this on Facebook. You can do this on Facebook groups. You can do this on Instagram. You can do this on TikTok. TikTok's a little bit harder, but
okay.
I would recommend Instagram and Facebook.
All right.
But you got to optimize your Facebook like you optimize your Instagram.
Well, look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. I can do that. Because it's the same information.
It's the same thing. You're going to be reposting the same material you post on your Instagram on your Facebook.
And it's
different.
already like that, really, because that's how the scheduling went.
Exactly.
Everything from Facebook went straight to IG or the other way around.
That's all you got to do. But create videos. Don't create carousels, or they don't convert. You're wondering why they don't convert. It's because you're trying to force a platform that no longer, I'm not going to say no longer does it. The strategy behind what you're doing is not performing anymore. What people do is they'll usually do Twitter posts and post them as reels. And if it's a good Twitter post, then it'll go viral, right? But fancy carousels, unless you've been doing it for before the change of reels came in, it's not going to perform like it used to, right? Reels are going to perform. Just copy, just literally copy what I'm doing, or do the connection proof value. It really doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, because I was on your site and I did actually go with your bio on Instagram, and that kind of gave me, a framework.
Yeah. Here's a hack for you to go viral faster. Interchange remixes with your content. Right? So how you do it is if you post testimonials and social proof 2 to 3 times a week, and you post 1 to 2 times a day connection and value. Just so you know, because some people, realistically, you may not get results immediately every single day, right? So you don't want to post it every single day, but post it on your stories every single day, right? And then say, hey, I'm looking for X amount of people. It's called the 5 guys post, right? I'm looking for 5 people or 5 women who are looking to get their honorary doctorate within X time frame. DM me doctor to find out more information, or to apply, or to get more info, or learn more, whatever. That's what I would do.
Okay. So before we go, I know that I have a certain amount of time. We have a scheduled commencement ceremony November the 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible?
To get 6 people from where?
From the outbound DMs, or should I go another route? Because I only have 4 weeks.
4 weeks to do what?
To get the 6 people.
Oh, 100% do the DMs. You have a whole we just did the math. I would do both. There's no reason to pick one or the other. Just make sure that we still get people through referrals. We still get people through talking to people at events. We don't stop those things. But our primary focus is making sure that we DM every single day, because that's going to get our lead flow.
Okay.
The reason why, the thing is, you said I don't know how to get clients. This is a way so this is your bread and butter.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do it then. So
let's do it.
Let's see. It's 10:41 right now. I want you to send out 40 DMs before you go to sleep. 40 DMs, and then tell me in the chat when you do it. And if you don't tell me in the chat, I know you're not serious. In the school community, I mean.
Sure. I'm going to do it. Now, where do you want me?
Just put it in the school community. Okay. Yeah, just put it in the school community.
I will.
Like I said, if I don't see you do it, I know you're not serious.
Okay.
You're very welcome. This is why I'm here.
Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. So look for those DMs.
Let's do it. It's 10:43. I don't even want to waste no time. You going? All right.
It. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have an amazing day.
Okay, you too. Is there a way I can get a copy of this?
Video? I mean, this recording? Yeah. Oh, no, of course. The recording will be here. It's always in the, where is the recording usually? I'll tell you. Let me see. It's either in the Empire for the credit. I'll put it in the Empire so you can get it.
It will be posted in school as well. Okay, she said it's going to be posted in school.